it going, mate? You alright? How you doing, Ryan? You alright? How are we doing, guys? Snooker Paul, how are you? Where am I from? In Southampton in the UK. Welcome everyone on YouTube and TikTok. Going to be live for a couple of hours, just doing a solo practice session today. Hopefully have a match organised for tomorrow. So yeah, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. Playing a little bit of English, Paul. Let's get straight into it. I'd normally do some drills to kind of warm up, but I just fancy playing straight away. So how's it going, Connor? Yeah, this could go wrong, but I might need to come back to doing some drills, but we'll see. Okay. Right. Well, I don't have a yellow, so that's good. Thanks, AB. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Don't have a yellow to go for. Really want a yellow. I don't really have a red to go for either, so this is not a good first break. I could potentially play this yellow as a double into that yellow and try and pot it. I could try and play a 4-wall plant here, 1, 2, 3, onto that and pot it. It's probably the most likely shot. I don't have anything else. Need to pot that one there. That one goes there. So that one has to go there. Nearly. I'm not gonna play this balls. That was a practice one. After I do some drills. I shouldn't I? No, it's not that warm, to be fair. The sun doesn't point into this room, so it's not that hot at the minute. It's actually alright. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can get a better break. A break that leaves a shot to go for first. No doubt I'll be getting a fan in this room within the next week or so. Welcome everyone on YouTube as well. If you can, just press those 3 dots and hit that thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. All right, a little bit more of an open table now. A few problems. What colour would you guys go, reds or yellows? Right in the chat. Reds or yellows, which one are you going for if you're at the table? Remember, don't just look at the easy ball, look at the difficult balls. I think you're going to have to develop some balls on either colour. Reasons why you would go reds. Let's look at the reasons why you would. Easy ball, easy ball, easy ball, easy, easy. Reasons why you wouldn't. Difficult, difficult. So you've got two problems with reds. Reasons why you would go yellows. Easy, 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 difficult, difficult. So you've got two problems with yellows. What you've got to figure out is what is harder, developing this red, or developing this yellow and this yellow. I think, based on the fact that I could use this red to break this red out, and I could use this red to break this red out, I'm probably going to be going reds. I think this ball, unless you double it, is very difficult to develop. Yeah, I just think reds are easier to develop. So that's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. Could all go wrong. Could all go wrong first shot. Right, so that's one problem fixed with reds. So still got one, this problem here. And I'm going to try and get to here with this shot. So if I can play this shot and land here, I can go into that yellow and free up that. Then I'll have no problems on reds. Need to get around here to be able to do that though. Didn't get into the cue ball enough. Didn't really have an angle to be able to do that, but not too mad about it. I'll come back. Could go into it now off of this, probably will. Just need to play same shot as I just played, but try and stun with a little bit more pace to hit the yellow, free up the red, leave myself this. Don't tell me I've not left it. Haven't left it, that's really annoying. I just needed the cue ball to go there and it would have been an easy finish. I can still pop this ball, but I'm really close to it and I don't love it at all. The yellow kind of blocks a quarter of the pocket as well, so it's very difficult to read. Alternatively, I could play off cushion and try and pop this, but that's a risky shot in itself. Oh, I think I prefer it. Don't know why, I just think I prefer it. All right, let's try and get this, come on. Cool. Still not out of the woods. Bad angles on all three of these balls. This one I can't play. That cue ball is flying over to like here, which is no good. This one's probably the most likely because again, this one I can cut it, but it's flying up here and then what? It lands up here and what am I leaving myself? So if I can play this and try and screw back to here, I should be in position to be able to play that. So I'm trying to land here, around where the chalk is for a shot on that red next. A lot of backspin on this one. Okay, so I got a lot more reaction than I thought I would. That's the cloth on this table for you. But I headed towards the chalk, which was the goal. So now I just need to mind my work really. Not be too clever with it. Don't really need to do anything with the cue ball. thumbs. Well, is that a foul in your rules? Because it's definitely not a foul in any modern rule set. That is a win on reds. Cheers, Jamin. Welcome, guys, on YouTube and TikTok. Way black easier for reds. Yeah, you're right. To be fair, I didn't even look at the black, Tony. Criminal, really. There was probably 3 problems for yellows if I'd counted the black. No, it's not a foul. Not in black. Not in any modern rule set. All right. That is 1-0. Sorry, go down. All right, again, what colour are you guys going for, reds or yellows? How's it going, Wilbur? Good to see you, pal. Okay, so let's look at the bad balls again. They've all got bad balls. That's not good. That's not great. That's really bad. That's not good. So there's 4 problem balls on yellows. With reds, bad, not good at all really, bad, bad. There's like 4 problems for each colour. Not ideal. It's be a miracle if I get clearance here, put it that way. Still gonna try. I don't love this. These 2 are terrible. So I'm gonna go yellows because of that. Could miss this shot, but gotta go for it now. Now I need to use this ball to go into that ball, break it out. That's now out, but it's still not great. The problem now becomes these 2. Well, and this one. Answers on a postcard. Big bounce, big bounce. Oh, that might actually be the perfect angle for this. Dead straight, top spin through. Okay, so managed to go off the red there, so be able to. I can't choose to play that in there, but I mean I can, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna play this now and then land on this. The problem now becomes this: can I pop that in that middle pocket? Difficult, but don't really have another choice unless I land here to play it top left or well that pocket. Difficult. I think I've got to try and land on this to top left. Sorry, bottom right if you're on YouTube, top left if you're on TikTok. I've got to try and land on it for this pocket because I don't like. Do I like rolling that in there? I could try, but I've got to be dead straight on it. Good thing about potting it in this pocket, the middle, is you don't have to do anything with the white because you know the black's going in there. But you've got to land so straight on it, and that is a very tight pocket. But I'm going to try that, I think. Unless I miss that. See if I would have made it. Would have made it as well. What a dick. Idiot, sorry, what an idiot. Again, welcome guys on YouTube and TikTok. If you can, hit that share button on TikTok, hit that thumbs up button on YouTube, I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to be live for a couple of hours, just having a little practice at the moment. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, let's go again. don't think I'm going to hit a better break today. I still can't get anything down. All right, reds or yellows? What colour are you going? No, set the balls upright in any modern rule set. Then I'll show you again when I re-rack in a sec. Again, count up the problems. One problem on red, which isn't too much of a problem, because if you land there, you can pop this and then land there and pop that red into there. So it's not a huge issue. This yellow is a big issue. So is this yellow to an extent. Don't love this yellow. I just want a shot on a red. I think I'm going to go reds here, based on the fact that there's only really one, like half problem red. The fact that I don't have an easy first shot is the worst thing about reds. Yeah. That's not a good shot. Should have hit it harder. Can I edge off that yellow? No. Hit the edge of that yellow maybe. Potential. Risk of a push shot, but I'm not playing a match, so I don't care. Hit it, go, go, go. Alright, let's go. 1-2. Not good. You can definitely tell it's summer in the middle of the afternoon right now on a weekday. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Really, I should be outside, but I went outside earlier and I've kind of got a little break in between clients right now, so it's not like I've got the whole day off. I've already done my time outside today. Alright, it's 1 and 2. Let me just get something on the break. Jesus Christ. Alright, again, what colour? I run my own online personal training business. So I see clients virtually in a virtual PT studio. Alright. Looking for the first shot. If we go yellows, what ball am I going for first? I don't really have a ball. Could go for this one or this one, but the cue ball is hampered by the black, so I don't love it. With reds, this is the bad red. But as long as you pop this one before it, ooh, it might go in there, but I don't love that shot. I'd prefer to play this ball, land here and play that in there. The problem on reds then becomes the black. So these two balls are bad on reds. On yellows, it's the first shot. And this one isn't great. But I am going to go reds, I think. That needed to travel. Alright, where's the black going? Alright, so the order, 1 to there, 2, 3. You're going to have to sacrifice a long shot, probably be here, for 4, 5, 6, and then hopefully be able to just screw back to here and play the black in the middle. So that's the last red. Let's see. That's not good enough. Ugh, what a bad shot. terrible. Alright, I've got to try and come up with something now because I've landed too far. I needed to be here to be able to play the red into the middle, but I've got too much angle on this red. So what I'm going to try and do to recover is try and screw straight into this yellow. And what that'll do is it will leave me the red into here or here, but it will also open up the black to be able to go in there. So that's what I'm trying to do with this shot. Just go directly into the yellow and leave the red. Alright, so it's opened it up to the corner and now the black goes in the corner, which is good. Don't really have to do anything with the cue ball. I know I'm naturally running over to around here for the black to be able to go in here. It's just a difficult shot. You idiot. That should have been a finish. Should have been a finish. Just left myself too much angle on it. And that's what I get. How's it going? Well, good to see you, pal. Any tips for cue ball control? There's some drills on my page. If you go on my playlist on TikTok, I've got like a playlist of videos, and one of them is like, I'm sure it's titled like drills or something. There's a couple of drills you can do in there that'll work on cue ball control. But it's about practice. It's about being at the table as much as you can to understand timing, speed of shot, and stuff like that. So it is a brass ferrule with an Elkmaster Pro hard tip, 8.9mm, basically a 9mm tip with a little bit taken off. Finally got a ball on break. Right, what are you guys going for? Reds or yellows? Nice break here. Very good opportunity on both balls. But which one would you go for if you were at the table? Look for the difficult balls. Again, don't look for the easy ones. How they all connect. It's obviously very important. This is a good example of one where you could go for either, but you would probably favour one over the other. So if you look at the yellows, you can divide the yellows into, I mean, I do this. This is not like textbook, but this is how I look at it. Is I like to split, when I'm thinking of a pattern, to be able to clear, say, all of the yellows and the black, I divide the yellows into areas. So you've got 2 yellows down there, and you've got 3 yellows here, and you've got 1 there, but it's 4 and 2. So you're going to be going with probably 2, these 3, 4, and then the black. With reds, they're not so much spaced out from each other. They kind of all connect like a jigsaw puzzle, if you see. There's not as big of a gap between any of the reds than there is between these 4 yellows and those 2, if that makes sense. So for that reason, I'd probably go reds, because you're probably going to struggle more with yellows to control the cue ball, whereas the reds are all dot to dot. So the biggest issue with reds is this yellow doesn't leave a nice angle on this red. So basically, what you want to do, you need to be landing in this position to be able to play this ball followed by this ball as probably the last 2 shots, to then come up here for the black to go in here. But landing in this space, that's the hardest thing about reds, is landing in this area to play this ball 5th. So then we work backwards. We go with these 4. What order am I going to take these 4, followed by that red, black? Let's take a look. And by the way, this will probably change, but I'll try and do it as I say I'm going to do it. Okay, let's do an order. Let me grab another cue ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that shot gets you here. 5, 6, black. It might change depending on the angle on this first shot, but we'll see. Yeah, just slightly more of an angle than I wanted on this red. So am I going to change and go for that red? I could. Do I want to? No, because I want to do the pattern I said. I think I can hold. I think I can get here for that red to the corner. I was really worrying about nothing there. Still going to be the same order that I said. And I've just got to look for the angle that I'm going to have on this red, which I don't have to do anything with the cue ball here. So I've got to do something with the cue ball now. I just need to screw into this space slightly. Let's look at the angle I'm going to get from this last red. I don't want to go into that yellow. I don't think I will be. I just want to leave a good angle to be able to come out and land up here somewhere. Okay, so it's a good enough angle. Wanted the cue ball high on that. Cool, got there in the end. Opinion on titanium ferrules? I don't really have an opinion on ferrules in general. I've only ever used brass, so I can't compare. It's anything to do with a cue that is equipment based. The cue itself, whether it's 1 piece, 2 piece, 3/4, whatever. The ferrule, all of that is personal preference. Someone might love my cue that I use, and someone might hate my cue that I use. I would say the best thing to do is go to, if you're unsure, like of a 1-piece cue, like you're saying, is go to your nearest snooker or pool kind of shop that stocks cues, and try some out and just try and feel the weight, because the weight is more important than anything else, I would say. Cheers, Barack. Thanks, Jacob. Welcome, guys, on YouTube. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the subs. Guys on TikTok, thanks for the likes, follows, and shares. Let's go again. A little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump there. Right. Interesting break. What are you guys doing, reds or yellows? I'll give you, some of you might be thinking, does this yellow go past that red? No, it doesn't. It doesn't go past that red. And remember, look for connecting. Thanks so much for the gift there, Yanri. Appreciate that. I think there's an obvious answer here, and I think everyone's going to go for the opposite colour to what I think. I mean, I know there's not many of you watching right now, which is cool, but for those of you who've answered that, what colour you would go for, I think the answer's red here. The biggest reason is this yellow not going past into this corner, whereas this red does go past here. You just have to land on it. You have to land here to be able to pot it in there, right? So, Jan Rico. Okay, cool. Right, so we look for the pattern on reds. This isn't the terrible ball. You land on it from this ball. So you go 1 to there, 2 into the corner, 3 into the corner. This is the hardest shot. 4 into the corner, 5 into the corner, 6 into the middle. Let's do it. The key shot is this one, which followed by that one. Alright, we'll take it into the corner instead. Way too much into that cue ball. Okay. Starting to string a few together now. That's 2 in a row. Cheers, Lexi. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys have got any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks, Jan Rico. Appreciate that. Okay, so that is 3 and 3. Got another one. Another one where the cue ball's just jumped up in the air. All right. Again, pretty good split. What are you doing, reds or yellows? Just looking at the layout. Could go either. I don't love this red. Doesn't go in there. Goes in there, but with yellows, it's a little bit less congestion with yellows. You can see this 6 reds is super tied up, which isn't a terrible thing, but you've got to land perfectly straight on this red to be able to play perfectly straight on the black. I'm thinking yellows. Don't know why though. Just seeing if there's an obvious pattern on reds. I mean, there probably is, but yeah, I just don't love this red. I'm going to leave reds. I'm going to go yellows. I think we'll come up with an order for yellows, hopefully. You could go for both. I think I'm confident to say I could get a clearance 7 times out of 10 on reds and 7 or 8 times out of 10 on yellows. So that one to there, that one to there. Third, now the transition shot becomes, I'll probably leave the cue ball here and have a choice, because what I would like to do is play this one, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, black. But if I run too far on this, I'll go this one, this one, this one, and then play the yellow and play off the black. So it all depends on the angle I get from this ball. Okay, so again, ideally I'll land there, but I'm not too disappointed if I don't. Okay, so I'm not on that, so I'm going to take route 2, which is this one, this one, this one, that one, black. in the end. I think the reds just wouldn't have had that insurance that I had there with the yellows. Again, welcome guys on YouTube and TikTok. Playing a little bit of English, Paul. Thanks, Lexi, appreciate that. Okay, let's go again. Sorry if you can hear a hedge trimmer, by the way. Someone outside mine cutting the grass. Alright, another pretty good split. Reds or yellows, what are you doing? Let's have a look. Really don't like this yellow. I don't like this yet. This red really. Okay, can we come up with another exact clearance? Let's go yellows just for a bit of a challenge. The key is to either land here on yellows or here on yellows. That's the key. I think that's probably going to be second ball. So if I can go this one to there, I'll get a choice of these two. I'll probably play this one second, come out to here, leave this one third, come back to here, leave this one fourth, and then it's what I do from this shot to get onto that one and that one. Probably look to get to around here, and then all I've got to do is play this yellow through that gap there, leave the yellow there, and then the black goes in there. That's probably going to change, but we'll see. I don't like the angle I've got on this yellow, so I'm going to screw off the cushion and come back. Or do I? Roll forwards for it. So again, yeah, I'm going to try and land here if I can. Too much. It's not the absolute end of the world, but it's not good. It's not a good shot at all. Ran it too far, wanted to be there. So now I've got to try and screw onto this red and hope to leave that shot. Could do without the hamper queuing. Bounce off and leave the black, same pocket. Yeah, I knew I was going to miss that. Hate those shots. Alright, so that is 4 and 4. Might be 5 and 4 actually, but I'll count it as 4 and 4. Again, welcome guys. Appreciate you tuning in. I know it's warm outside, so it's not exactly the first place you'll be wanting to hang out is on TikTok and YouTube. But someone's got to go live during the day, so why not me? All right. Let's go again. All right, so we've got a red. Don't have a nice look on reds at all. Yellows don't look great either. So a little bit of work to do. Don't know an order, but we'll see. Have I been to Morocco before? No. 1,000 followers. I can't even remember, mate. If I'm honest, it was over 2 years ago. Honestly can't remember. Probably a month to 3 months, 2 months. So I honestly don't know. What am I doing? We're going reds. I'm trying to figure out how I can get this red. If I go yellows, the problem is this yellow. Neither are easy with this finish. I think I've got to go yellows. I've got to try and move this yellow, I think, with the first shot, maybe. Or leave an angle, so like this angle here. If I screw up to here, I'll have a shot on this to move the yellow. I think I'm going to do that. I've got an angle on that now, and I can go into that red. Should be leaving myself at worst a shot on this to the middle. Put it right back. What a bad shot that is. This is definitely 2 frames that are not have not been great. I've got to try and go off the red here, try and hit the yellow into the red and pot it. It's the only real shot I've got. Still got not much. Still struggling for a ball, but a pot's a pot, so I'll take it. No idea where the cue ball's going here. It's going to be flying. Yeah, that was very unlikely I was going to get clearance there, but hey ho, we move on. Again, if you guys are on TikTok and you want to see the opposite end of the table, tune into my YouTube channel, which is currently live. The link to that is in my TikTok bio. Likewise, if you're on YouTube and you want to watch this from the opposite end of the table, tune into my TikTok account, which is on my YouTube bio, and you'll see it from the opposite end of the table. And there is music down this end as well. So. Yeah, that is pretty much what pool is about. As soon as you lose the white, you're chasing. That's why the best players are the ones who just don't lose the white. We get a ball down, please. Again, not a great split. If we look at obviously this is a bad ball on reds, and the black isn't good if you're on yellows, but that's easily developed on yellows. Whereas, yeah, no music for guys on YouTube, unfortunately, because obviously copyright, the live gets banned. So you could go reds. I don't love reds, but you could. I'm confident I'd be able to develop that red out, actually. I bet the black becomes a problem after that, though. Just leave this, though, and just go straight into it. No, I'm going yellows. I think yellow's a smarter choice here. As long as I land here, I can break that out. I'm able to get there with this shot, though. Wow, what a bad shot that is. Okay, so I need to power out of this, and this is very missable. Get a bounce. Need to land there. 3 in a row. 3 awful attempts at clearances in a row. As soon as I've had a clearance which is like a 1 in 5, I've made it a 0 in 5 very quickly. Only shot I've got is to this middle pocket. If I don't hit the red, and if I actually hit the yellow with any conviction whatsoever. So, all right, what's that? 4 and 6, 3 in a row where I haven't had really looking at a pattern. Not been good at all. Here we go again. Again, it looks like YouTube is the busiest stream. Thank you guys on YouTube for tuning in. Guys on TikTok, thank you as well. I don't know why TikTok's just died on its ass recently, but it is what it is. no doubt the weather has played a part to play in it, so I can't take it to heart. All right, so 4 and 6. I'll put that on the scoreboard in a sec. We just get a decent split. That's pretty good. I'll take that split. Compared to the last 3, that's up there. So, right. What are we doing? Is there music playing right now? Alexa, continue. No, it wasn't. Interesting. All right, so with yellows, don't love where the black is, but you can play it in the middle pocket over there. With reds, probably going to go reds. I think there's more of a natural pattern. What you do on reds, yeah, definitely go in reds. If I can play that first, I'll play this one first, come out to here, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and that leaves me an easy black to the corner. That's if I can even pop this red. I hope I can. If I flick that other red, I'm going to be so annoyed. Yeah. Needed to be there. Not a good angle on this, I don't think. It's not the end of the world. I'm just going to leave myself a really long red. Might be okay. Just. Same pocket for the black. Just wanted to play that one at pace. Cool, got there. Got there in the end. Wow, there's loads of you on YouTube. Thanks so much, guys, on YouTube for tuning in. Appreciate the subs. If you could all hit those 3 dots that you see on your screen, hit those and give the channel a thumbs up. It does help build the channel. That's all I ask for. And obviously that you sub. I really appreciate the support. Thanks again, guys, on TikTok. For tuning in. Okay. The size of the table's 7 foot by 4 foot. Appreciate the likes on YouTube, guys. Another one. All right. Well, don't really have much choice here, I don't think, do I? No. If I miss this first ball, I'll just carry on. So I don't know the order, but I'm forced into going reds here. I don't even know what I'm going to be leaving myself. If I leave myself this, then I do. At least I've got a shot. Should be a clearance now, actually. As long as I make this next ball. Where have I dropped the chalk? Don't I see the chalk? Nightmare. It's the worst thing about town. It falls off the table and then because it's circular, it rolls away. You can never find it. There it is. No, that's just a black dot on the floor. All right. So, if I make this shot, should be a clearance. It needs to be in this space for that ball next. Maybe not. All right, so what are we doing then, pattern-wise? 1, 2. It's getting back for that red. I might, and this goes against everything you should do in this game, but based on where this yellow is, I don't like using this red to get to that red, because normally in any pattern you want to go for the colour which is closest to the black last. So you want to figure out an order for these 4 and then go for this last without the cue ball travelling massive distances. The problem is, I could see something going wrong. If I land on this 4th and then come up to say here, I'm leaving myself a bad shot on this. Whereas I could play this one, come over to here, play that, land on this ball, screw back to a good position on this, pop that, leave myself this, pop that, and then just have a long black. So as long as I'm confident with a long red and a long black, it should be a finish, so we'll see. Just want to make sure on the angle. I want dead straight on this red to the corner. Still don't love that angle. Still don't love the angle. Just didn't come back far enough. But it's fine. Okay, got there in the end. What table is it? It's a Supreme Winner. 7 foot by 4 foot English pool table. It's very different to anything that you'd be used to in the US or Asia. This type of table doesn't really exist outside of Europe, I'd say. Or, yeah, I'd say Europe. Although Morocco, big in Morocco, Malta, that's in Europe. There's some places outside of the UK where it does, but it's mainly the UK. All right, 6 and 6. We're getting there. 6 clearances from 12 breaks, 50% clearance rate, basically. Good, thanks, mate. How are you? All right, so pretty good spread. What are you guys going for, reds or yellows? Write it in the chat. It's another one of those 50-50s. It's a 50-50, but it's more... Oh, I don't know actually, hang on. Just thinking what could go wrong. I don't love this yellow at all. Where's that going? Doesn't go past this, doesn't go past the black, doesn't go anywhere. You've got to be precise on that. With reds, problem with reds is landing on this ball. The yellow and the black aren't in a great place for you to be able to land, say, here for it, or there. You can, but it's not super easy to do. Although, if you land here on this, you then go here, this, and finish with that and the black. Black's kind of guarded by that yellow, so that's another reason why you could potentially avoid reds. I think with yellows, like I said, this ball I just don't love. Don't love this ball. And that's being very picky because the yellows are absolutely fine otherwise. Does it go to this corner? Hang on. Oh, it goes to that corner. Yeah, I'm going yellows. You haven't got to move the cue ball really with yellows. Reds, you're going to have to move that cue ball around a little bit. Again, you've got that separation I was talking about earlier. So you've got 3 balls and 4. So this is like a 4-3-1 pattern. Whereas with the yellows, 6 balls that all connect. You don't have to move the cue ball anywhere. So you're going to go this yellow first to here, moving it by that much. This to here, moving it by that much. This one, probably this one, and then come over to here for this one. And that's when I'll choose whether I screw back to here for this or if I try and get cute and land here for this. That's going to be the pain in the arse, I guarantee it. Or this first shot. Have a look. 2 seconds, guys, on YouTube. I'll read your questions / comments in a second. Right, now, I'm going to try and get cute with it or play the sensible shot. I'm going to get cute with it. I'm going to try and avoid the red and land here for the middle. Not far enough. Can I play a skilly? Oh, this will be fun. Can I pop the red, yellow and the black at the same time? It's going to go close. That's a win in black ball. That's a totally legal shot in black ball. International rules, that's not a legal shot. You can't do that in international rules, but I'm playing black ball today, so it's fine. All right, so the questions. Doing good, man. Your lives a lot, and just want to say you're a very skilled predictor. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. A few questions. It's mostly Supreme tables in Morocco, yeah. But newer clubs prefer Rasson. Yeah, Rasson have just started to bring out a new English pool table that you'll find on the Ultimate Pool Tour from August, I think. Cheers, Hazzy. Appreciate that. Thanks, Kay. It's just practice, mate. It's playing pool at 3 p.m. on a Thursday when it's 20 degrees out. Sacrifices, you know. So that's all it is. All right, so let's go again. 7 and 6. Count that one. Something drop. Fine. All right, what are you doing? Are you going reds or yellows? Write your answer in the chat. Still cold? No. Right now it's like Mars in the UK. It's like 20 degrees, which we're really not used to. Yeah. So I've heard, Callum. All right. I think you've kind of got to go yellows. I don't know. Can you go reds? Maybe go for that one first. It's the first shot on both, really. I don't love this red. I don't like these two because they block each other. So is that. So these three aren't great. You could play this one first and try and go into that. And if you move that yellow from this ball and move it to say there, it's game over. Should be. I just don't like this yellow. Kind of makes this red and this red difficult to land on. So I'm going to go yellows and just try and kiss this yellow on the first shot. Move it. Okay, so that should. It's not made it super easy, but it's got a chance of a finish now. I'm going to use this shot just to free up the black. I'm going to play that and try and go into this black and the yellow at the same time and leave this yellow to the same corner. Okay, so now you can figure out a pattern. So I think a lot of people will see this ball as the next ball. What you probably wouldn't though. Let me think. This red is just in such an awkward position because I want the cue ball to be where that red is in 2 shots time. But if you go for this yellow first, you're kind of swinging around like 2-3 cushions. Could go wrong. Whereas if you play this yellow, all you got to do is land here, then you play this, and then you figure out a pattern between these three and the black. So 2 choices with that really. I think less can go wrong if you play this ball now versus playing this ball now. So we're going to do that. Okay, do I get greedy and try and go into that red? I don't need to, but I could. Or do I just play the smart shot and play that? Yeah, no need. No need to get greedy on this. Just screw back now, or leave the cube where it is. Screw back now. Halfway hotel. That wasn't a good shot. Needed to be here. Sorry, hang on. Sorry about that, guys, on TikTok. TikTok doing its usual to make me verify the live. All right, so what do we do now? I'm going to be going into the back of this yellow. Really don't want to. I'm going to have to. If I can go into the red, ideal, because I can leave it there, but I don't know if I can. I'm not mad about that, but it does mean the black is now going to be very difficult to land on. The only shot I'm going to be able to leave is cue ball here, black to that top corner. Or bottom corner, depending on which camera you're on. Cue ball's in a terrible place for this. I might be able to get a bit of a bounce. But try and get the cue ball off that top cushion. Get off there. Cool. Okay. Again, 200 of you watching on YouTube. Much appreciate you guys tuning in. 50 of you watching on TikTok. Unusually low TikTok, but it's all good. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Okay. Oh, I think that's 8 and 6. I'm pretty sure that's 8 and 6. I've had 2 in a row. Sure I have. Brand of cue. The cue that I recommend is the Ultimate. Oh. The Ultimate Pool Master cue is the cue that I recommend. The link to it is in my YouTube bio. We get something. Break's been so. Oh, it's been terrible today. Right. What are you guys doing? Reds or yellows? Cheers, Alfie. Appreciate that. I don't think you can go yellows because of the first ball. Or you could play that one to the middle. I think you've got to go reds here, and you're probably going to end up doubling the black. I don't love this red, but it does go to that middle. The black's just going to have to be doubled to that middle. So let's see if we can figure out an order. Quite a difficult one to plan. Let's see, have I got a ball to do this with? Sure I have, there it is. All right. So I'm 90% sure that this is not the way it's going to go. But I'll try and just do it for the sake of doing it. So I want to ideally play these 3 first. It's just how? Because this yellow is terrible. All right, so this one first. I'm going to try and screw into a space like this. Second, somehow I'm going to get on this. Third, I'm then going to come up table and leave myself a choice. Fourth or fourth. I'm probably going to go 1, 2, 3. I can't leave that last. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then leave a miracle double on the black. Let's see. All of that's going to change in about 5 seconds. It's going to change because I'm wrong side of this red. What a bad shot that is. Right, this red just goes into the opposite middle. What did I say next? That one. Ugh, yuck. No, just roll it in, man. Don't get greedy. Should have just rolled it. Oh, why didn't you just roll it in? I mean, that didn't go in. This is always going to be a tough shot. I didn't even look at it, really. Didn't even look at it. Yeah, it's different in English pool though. The weight of the balls is very different. I get what you're saying. Where the cue ball is lighter and smaller, you need more, obviously you need more power to create power, right? You need more distance to create power. So bringing the cue ball closer, if you're bringing the cue ball to there in English pool and breaking from there, you're losing control first off because you've got such a big gap between your hand and the ball. Whereas if you're here, just a little bit closer, is that what you're saying? Get it closer to there for more power. You would get more power, you're right, but you would lose control. So here gives you a little bit more control with that left hand. But yeah, this ball is 1 inch 7/8. Those balls are 2 inches. Versus an American ball, this is 1 inch 7/8, and an American ball is 2 inches and a quarter. So it's much bigger and it weighs a lot more. So you don't have to have as much power behind it to get as good of a split. Hopefully I've explained that all right. All right. Finally got a break and we've left ourselves in terrible shape, but it's a good split. So it's all about that first shot. No, I've always played with the 3/4 Callum. It's the one I had since I was 18. It's not the best cue in the world, but it works for me. I can't get used to any other cue. I've tried John Paris, £1,000 John Paris cues. I just can't. They just don't work for me. They don't sit right with my brain, if that makes sense. I think pool is very much one of those sports or games, whatever you want to call it. Once you find the pieces of kit that you enjoy using that work for you, it's very difficult to change, and money is not the reason why you would change. Like if a cue's expensive, for example. You do comps, I play on the Ultimate Pool Challenge series. So I think I'm going reds here, by the way. I know I'm talking, but I don't love all of the reds are quite close versus all of the yellows quite spread out. I don't love this yellow, I don't love this yellow. So they're the reasons why I'm going reds. It's all about making the first shot, which is this one. Probably going to be going into the black, but I'd love to avoid it if I can. I mean, it's not terrible going into the black, it's fine. Okay, so now we can figure out an order. Could play this last black in middle, but I don't really want to. Probably going to be playing one of those two last before the black. So first shot is this one. Just look at the angle. First shot. If I get a good angle like this, the perfect angle would be this. Play that second, run down table to here, play this third, bounce off the cushion to here, fourth, And then all I've got to do is come to here and leave the black in the corner for 5th. So that's what I'm trying to do. It will probably change, but we'll see. Okay, so that looks like a good angle, but we'll just check it's not great. It could have been better. Going to be running into the yellow, I think. Let's do that. Still leaves me a shot, but it just means I'm not playing a huge angle shot like I was if I hadn't done that just now. Go into the yellow again, maybe. Just to leave it there. Me and Mario are going to play again soon, actually. We've played twice already. We will play again sometime. Yeah, you can, yeah, it's called a Massey shot. I won both, but I can't remember the scores. You have a pool table at home. Yeah, this is my home. I'm playing at home right now. No worries, Joe. Brake pad's all messed up. Okay, if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. Alright, we've got a yellow. Can we get away from that yellow? That is so annoying. If I miss first shot, I'll carry on, but it's very, well, I don't even think I can see that red. Okay, I'm going reds because I don't have another choice. I'm going to try and pop that, but I don't have another option. If I miss that, I'll just carry on as if I've just broken. Wow, that's taken such a slide. Hang on, just give me 2 seconds. Need to figure out that angle. Again, I'm hitting that narrow. Like on any other pool table, that is going there. Alright, weird. Alright, we'll carry on as if I've made the red, and now I'll try and go reds. And I'm not counting this as a frame. No chance. Still a very difficult finish. I think you've got to try and get this red out early, so that's what I'm doing now. Create another problem by developing a problem. Answer on a postcard. Is that where it go? No. Disgusting. Leave me something. Oh, I'll tell you what, that would have been so... There's too much gap here. I'm going to miss this, but there's a chance. There's too much gap. I've got to go for it though. If it was touch and ball, this would be a certainty. Would have been a certainty to that middle. Just too much gap between the 2 reds. Alright, I'm not counting that one because I was snooking on my first shot. Again, if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. It's to do with that and to do with the impact of dropping the balls on the table. kind of a 2-in-1. The table is roughly £1,750, but it's in the UK only. UK delivery only. Link is in my bio if you want to check it out. Okay. It's not a great split, but it's not absolutely terrible. I don't like yellows. The reason why is because there's less of them. Which means you've got less balls to develop the problem, which is that yellow over there. How do you develop that yellow using any of these 4? Your first shot is this one, but then it's very difficult to develop that yellow. The natural shot would be to land, say here, hit that one and go off this cushion into it, but that red is in the way of that. Whereas with reds, if you land, say there, you can pop that and you go straight into those 2 reds. So we're definitely going reds here, based on the fact that they're easier to develop. Why play that first? I could do it now. No. Bad angle. Right, I'm running out of options to break these 2 reds out because I've got to play the ball now, I think. I could do it now, actually. I could do it with this. Yeah. Oh my word. Absolutely missed it by a country mile. Took a big old bounce off that cushion. It didn't go anywhere near it. Okay, so the last 2 frames, I think I'm on like 9 and 8. So I just need 1 more clearance. I haven't put the score up in ages though. Again, if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. Probably going to be live for, how long? 20 minutes more, something like that. This is English pool. What shoes? I'm not wearing shoes, I'm in my house. Nine, 8. Can't find the remote for the scoreboard. Nightmare. Where have I put that? What? That just shouldn't be getting lost. Right, there it is. 9, 8. Right, what colour are you going? Reds or yellows? Reds or yellows? What are you doing? Look for the bad balls, remember that. Don't look for the easy shots. Look for the bad shots. Ooh. I think the majority of you are going to go reds. But there's arguments to say you wouldn't. I'm going to go reds, because reds has got a higher percentage of getting the clearance, but this yellow pots in there and you go directly into that and develop it. So you could go yellows, but we're going to go reds because I think you've got a higher percentage for reds. Only thing I don't love about reds is these 2. You have to land here to pop that one before you can pop that one. So that's the only bad thing about reds. I really don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like playing that second. Do I? I'm making something out of nothing here. No, yeah, I've got to go reds. Right, we got a different route. Way. All right, let's go yellows again. Yellows as well. See if I could have got yellows. Just for the sake of the frame, though, I will pot the black because a lot of you will think it doesn't count because I didn't pot the black. So I've potted the black, and now let's get yellows. Can I go into it now? I think I can. I've got to leave a double on it. No! Alright, what we're doing next. You guys got any requests now? So I beat the clearance challenge 10-8. Second time in a row. I think that's the first time I've ever done that. I got 10 clearances before I got 8 missed. Well, before I got 10 missed clearances. You guys got any requests? Be sure to write it in the chat. Doubles only just takes so long. That's the only problem with that, Matthew. I'd miss so many balls. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll clear the table and I have to double 3 balls. And at the start of the frame, I have to tell you what 3 balls I'm going to double. So I'll break and then it will come clear what I'm going to do. Alright, so I've got to double 3 balls. I can take the balls in any order. The 3 that I'm going to double are, and I'll try and remember, 1, 2, 3. So that red, that yellow, I'm going to play as doubles. But we'll see. Shout out from South Africa, nice, good to have you. Can't even remember what they were now. 1, 2, 3, okay. You can't play it now because I've got to play it as a double. Right, so still got the 3 doubles left on the table. Still got them on the table. Should probably think about getting rid of one soon. Maybe if I'll leave them all till last. How about that? See if we can do them all last. So again, these 3 balls are doubles. Wow. No longer are they doubles. Oh my God, really? Shouldn't have left them till last. Should not have left them till last. oval here. Oof. All right, let's go again. Write your requests in the chat. What do you want to see? Can I do backspin? Sure. This might take a couple of tries, but give it a go. That's annoying. Any other requests? Write them in the chat, guys. All right, let's do this. Let's go for an alternating. How about trying one yellow, one red? Without touching. Wait, what do you mean without touching? I was literally going to say let's do alternating colours, if that's what you mean. Not sure what you mean by without touching, though. Wow. That's a good start. All right, so we've got to go red, yellow, all the way up to the black. I've got to start with yellow because I potted a red first. So alternating colours. Couldn't pot it. Can you tell I'm getting tired? All right. That was a fail on that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I'll try and do what I just did. I'll try and do it again and not play any breakout shots, if that's what you mean. Down, down, down. No, again. 9mm, basically. All right, so no development shots. Red, yellow, red, yellow. Hits. That is the worst shot I've played all day. kind of give up with this challenge. I definitely give up with this challenge. Alright, let's go. Okay, what else am I doing? One more. Let's go one more challenge. So, let's go full table clearance, no middle pockets. I can put all the balls in any order. No, not yet, but I'm going to be because TikTok's dying. YouTube's flying at the minute, so I'm probably going to be switching over. Alright, so no middle pockets. Obviously, I think one went down in the middle pocket just now, but on the break it doesn't matter. These all have to go into corners. Go away. Oh dear. Give me a corner. Why did that have to go there? How am I breaking those two out? I can't remember the shot. Struggling. Need to break these two out. No. Awful. Figure this shot out, one sec. That is the shot. Dear. All right, pretty much done, I think. Anything else you guys want to see before I go? Come on. Anything else you guys want to see before I go? Let me know. A swerve shot, maybe? Can I bring myself to do a swerve shot on this? No. Maybe. Might do a massage shot just for a laugh. You guys be able to see it. And I want to do it on a brake pad. And I want to use my other cue because I don't want to damage the tip. This is probably not going to go well because I'm doing this off of a piece of plastic. Yeah, it's not working because of the piece of plastic. Skids right off of it. All right, guys, that is me done. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've got any last second questions, feel free to ask. But I'm going to go. Thanks everyone who's tuned in on TikTok and YouTube. Be sure to hit that sub button on YouTube if you can before you go, and that follow button on TikTok. 2 in 1, is it? But yeah, guys on TikTok, thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next one. Guys on YouTube, again, thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that sub button if you can. I'll be live hopefully tomorrow playing a match, and I will get the YouTube stream will be on the other end of the table, and it will be with the iPhone 15, so it's going to be a much better camera, because YouTube just seems to be getting loads of viewers at the minute. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for your support, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow for my match, and it'll be in the afternoon, sometime UK time. So yeah, be sure to have your notifications on, and be sure to sub to the channel, and I will see